Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video I'll be reviewing this. This is Transformers Rise of the Beast Optimus Primal. Now the version I have here is a Takara Tomy exclusive, just released in Japan, but you are able to pre-order them from Hasbro Pulse and I believe Entertainment Earth. Unfortunately, as of this recording, the pre-orders have sold out, but hopefully they'll have more. Now for Hasbro Pulse and Entertainment Earth, they're not scheduled to be released till October of this year. I got my copy from Amazon Japan where it was already released. And the reason why I got my copy from there is because there was a pre-order benefit of this exclusive clear red Weaponizer Cheetor. It is a plus that it came in a lot earlier. So here's Cheetor with his instruction sheet. And of course it is in Japanese since it's an exclusive. Now I did an unboxing video earlier. I'll put a link to that in the description below if you want to check it out. But this is the full review. And let's start with Cheetor here. Again, this only came as a pre-order benefit. It's basically a clear and, well, mostly clear repaint of the Weaponizer that is available through regular retail channels. And he basically just transforms in the exact same way, like so. And let's see, go all the way in. There you go. Next, let's take a look at Optimus Primal. Here's his box. As you can see, I've taken him out already. It's in Japanese. I can't read Japanese, but I guess just from the images you can kind of get an idea of what it says and the features. Like, let's see over here, you can see the face can be changed, rockets, also, well, firing rockets. You have this nice box art on the side and more information of the figure on the back and the interactions with the other weaponizers and him in gorilla mode on the other side. Okay, let's put the box aside. Now Optimus Primal comes with a bunch of things. You have this little catalog that shows other Rise of the Beast figures in the Japanese market. It's a tiny catalog, but cool to actually have a little catalog with your figures. Comes with this instruction sheet, again, also in Japanese. And it is very well illustrated. Double-sided. And let's put this aside here. Comes with 2 rockets, 2 swords. See, they're nicely painted. And they can combine like so. And Optimus Primal himself, let's take a closer look at him here. Now, the figure is very big. I really don't know where its place is in the current Rise of the Beast lines, whether it's just your regular release or mainline releases or studio series, because for mainline, at least, here is the mainline Optimus Prime. He's very big. In fact, this Primal is probably, I would assume, closer to, I don't know, MP scale. I don't have any MP figures from the Bumblebee movie to compare him with at this time, but just the size alone is just pretty big. Now, earlier I did review the YOLO Park non-transforming Optimus Primal model kit or action figure kit, and you can see he is bigger than that, which is kind of big in itself already. And interesting enough, the designs are very different, the way they look. But yeah, not too sure where he fits in this line. He doesn't seem like one of those large oversized figures that are really simplified, you know, for the kids, because this guy actually has a lot of articulation and just a lot of features going on with him. But we'll get into that a bit more later. So let's take a closer look at Primal here. very nice head sculpt. Sometimes the black can seem washed out, but there is a lot of different variations on here, because you can see the little gunmetal paint here and more silver looking paint there. But very clean. And on the bottom, it does have a little bit of hollowness on the bottom of the feet, but that's okay. He does have these 5mm ports on his arms and shoulders, and I think that, no, down here as well. So definitely more on the, I guess, chug compatibility side, because MPs doesn't have that. The back, all around, very nice solid figure, no hollowness at all. And back to the front. Now the head does have an option to have the front with the mouth, and you simply lift up the head here like so and turn it around and then close it up, and you have Primal with the mouth, but I prefer it without, so let's put it back. Other features that he has is the arms here. If you press the button, the cannons come out, and the nice part about this button being here, unlike the Kingdom version of Optimus Primal, you don't have that hollowness when the cannons come out, but it is spring loaded, which is a nice touch. So you can do that and that. And if you open up the back, and I find it easier if you rotate the waist back and then pull the back out, and you can pull out the guns, and you can see this little panel comes out when you pull it out, so like so. Let's do the other side, and then close it up again. So straighten that gorilla head so it can close up nicely. There you go. And then you have his shoulder cannons, and the 2 rockets can go inside like so. Now these are not spring fired rockets. These are, I guess, like push to fire. So you see in the back here, if you push. Now these types of rockets, they don't go that far. But yeah, it would have been nicer if they were spring loaded and could shoot further. But yeah, this is not that great. Well, the cool part though is you can store it with the rockets on. Actually, yeah, he has his butt showing. There you go. Now you can see him with his rockets. But yeah, you can store it with the rockets on. So if you open up the back here, you can straighten this part out and then close it up like so. You don't want to push the rockets out, but here we go. Then you can close here. So there is some weapon storage. There you go. Straighten him out, bring the waist. But yeah, you can see that he can store the rockets in robot mode, and this will translate later in beast mode. Now his 2 swords can be held, and the cool part is, like, and it goes back to, I don't think he's like chuggish because he doesn't have a 5mm port for the hand, but he actually has finger articulation, so he can hold the sword himself like so. Let me see if we can align it straight. There you go. So you can hold the swords together, and we can separate them and put it on the other, oops, sorry, Primal. Let's put it on the other hand, like so. And there you go, Primal with his 2 swords. And just to see him all armed and ready to go, let's bring the arm cannons out, and let's also, let's do this. Again, remember I said it's easier if you rotate this waist so you can open it up. But yeah, let's bring out his cannons. Push this like so, and then bring it out. A little hard on the clearance, but it does make it. It's just that there's a certain order of operations to get it cleared. And then let's put the gorilla head back and the waist back to the front like so. And there you go, Optimus Primal, fully armed with both of his weapons in hand and his arm cannons. Gotta say, he looks really cool, and I'm really liking the look. The only negative right now is the push to fire rockets, but I don't know, that's probably a very minor negative. Considering the retail is just a little bit more than the upcoming Studio Series Optimus Primal, the leader class. But this is a Japanese import, so very cool. And of course, he can put his Weaponizer that came with him for free. Thank you to pre-ordering. Thanks to pre-ordering. Or on his arm, like so. But he cannot hold it or anything, and that's why I find it hard to figure out where he belongs, because he doesn't have the standard things that Chug has in terms of at least holding stuff, but he does have the ports for his weaponizers. Moving on to articulation of the figure, the head can move left and right. I think technically it could go all around. I just don't want to snap it because the collar here gets in the way. The arm can rotate 360. He does have a little butterfly joint here. He can lift up at the shoulder this much. He can rotate at the bicep 360. He can bend at the elbow more than 90 degrees. He does have wrist rotation, and he does have finger articulation. You can see down here, 2 points at the lower fingers here, and 2 points at the pointer as well. He can rotate at the waist 360. He can do the splits. He can rotate at the thigh back and forth. He can kick this far up. If you lift the butt flap, he can kick this far back. He can rotate 360 at the knee as well. He can bend at the knee a little more than 90 degrees. And he does have ankle tilt. Now, could possibly count this as toe articulation, but this is mainly for transformation. Okay, let's get Optimus Primal into his gorilla mode. Here is Optimus Primal in his gorilla mode. Let's take a closer look at him here. Now he does have pretty similar articulation in this mode, with the arms can go a little bit forward like so. Same articulation in the arms and hands as in robot mode. The head, move around, go up and down. Not too much articulation, but just enough. Would have been nice if the mouth could open up as well. And then of course the legs are just your basic hind legs for this gorilla. But other than that, it does fit the part. Very reminiscent of Kingdom Optimus Primal and probably the mainline Optimus Primal. Unfortunately, I don't have that. I haven't found that yet. But yeah, pretty much looks the part of the gorilla. I like the robot mode a lot more than the gorilla mode, but gorilla mode is passable. Now, you can, as I said, store the weapons or the rockets. So if you like lift this up, you can kind of just enter from that side and put the rockets in like so, and then close it back up. So pretty nice and neat. And the swords, similar to Kingdom Optimus Primal, can attach here. So I don't know, part of me just thinks this is kind of like the Kingdom or mainline version that is a lot bigger, but just, you know, more filled out, has more gimmicks, a little more articulation at this size, but everything else is very familiar. Yeah, at least he does have weapon storage, so from that side, very chuggish like. And of course, these little weaponizers can attach in gorilla mode as well. But yeah, that is pretty much it for his gorilla mode. It passes. For me, it's all about the robot mode, and the gorilla mode just really reminds me more of Kingdom Optimus Primal. Here's the mainline Optimus Prime next to Primal, and he is very big. So yeah, I'm just not sure where this guy fits. It's like in between Chug, in between MP, just because of the size. But nevertheless, still a cool figure. I'm still looking forward to the Studio Series version of Optimus Primal. I think that will be the main one for my Chug collection. This guy, nice to have. Very cool that it came with this freebie. But like I said, I really don't know where he fits. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll call him Ape Link, but Ape Link wasn't that much bigger. So not too sure. Anyway, that is it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And thanks for watching.